This is what makes Madhuri magical. Did you catch it? It's something which has literally made her the best of all time, and she wouldn't have become a star without it. And as someone who wants to become a superstar as well, it's super important for me that I learn to master it as well. So at the end, I'll also be recreating this thing which makes Madhuri magical. And that quality is her expressions. So I'm gonna be breaking down why she has the best expressions. Dang, we are not even 10 seconds into the song and Madhuri Dixit's already given like a million expressions. Take a look at this. If you go back and compare 18 baras to Ghungat mein chupa ke chali thi, like the difference is insane. 18 baras ki kawari kari thi, ghungat mein mukhda chupa ke chali thi. Both of these lines have such a sweet and like innocent and mischievous tone to them, but they're acted so differently. It would have been so easy for her to do a similar undertone for both, but she didn't. Even when she's doing the gesture of putting the ghungat on, she has such a bubbly and innocent and playful expression to her. She even lowers down, which adds so much more spice. Oh wait, actually, okay. So when I was like researching for this video, I found a tutorial of Saroj Khan teaching this choreography. So she was literally one of the best choreographers back in the day, and she choreographed a lot of Madhuri's songs, including this one. So in the video, she was basically teaching the starting lines of this song, so 18 baras ki kwari kali thi, and she was emphasizing how important it is to match each expression with the song lyric and to actually put thought behind what you're expressing for each line. So say you were to not put that much thought behind each line and what's being said, maybe just like a nice smile or like, you know, matching the general tone of the song, it wouldn't be as interesting to watch like how interesting Madhuri is right now, because she put that thought into the song. Expressions are literally the flavor of the cake. You cannot have a bland cake. That's disgusting. Like, no matter how good the story, the direction, the screenplay, the background music, the visuals, everything, no matter how good everything is, if you have like not convincing or just even monotonous expressions, everything goes to waste. Expressions are literally what makes you care. Imagine this. You're watching Kal Ho Na Ho, ending sequence after such a beautiful love story, okay? You see what happened between Aman and Naina and Rohit and all the characters in between. Everyone got emotionally attached to Aman. Aman's there on his deathbed. Everyone's sad, everyone's crying. Tumhara bhi rona nikal raha hai because Aman mar raha hai yaar. Imagine now if this scene hadn't been done with expressions. Imagine this. Aman's just there, chilling, being like, hey guys, तो मर रहा हूँ मैं आज, अगर किसी को बाय बोलना है तो बोल दो, नहीं तो it's okay, I won't be here tomorrow. Like, imagine that. No one would cry. The whole reason, besides all the good stuff like screenplay and script and music and background music and stuff like that, which is also so important, the flavor of the cake, the expressions, which literally everyone in the room gave, made that effect and made that scene so iconic. So I actually wanted to test this out, and I ended up taking 2 videos, okay? So the first one is me doing it kind of monotonous, not really expressive, maybe doing a little bit of a smile just to see the difference. And the second one is the one where I actually follow her tutorial and I follow what she's saying along with the expressions and the actions, and I just want you to see the difference. Right? I love how she goes bug-eyed sometimes. She isn't afraid to go bug-eyed or make weird expressions, and I feel like for some time I kind of was, because I was like, you know, maybe I should like tone it back a little, make it more natural, but then like it didn't really end up looking that great, because, you know, sometimes you need that fun and you need that maza and you need that little bit of playfulness and innocence and maybe a little bit more expression in terms of, you know, going bug-eyed, acting super excited and stuff like that. I might need a pause right here. Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. Let's just go back and rewind. Are you seeing this right now? Literally in 2 seconds, he explained everything what the character was going through just through his expression. So a little bit of backstory about the movie, because I'm not sure how many of you have actually seen Anjam, because Not gonna lie, it's kind of a psycho movie which has left me with many disturbing mental images, which I'm not gonna talk about today.
Yeah, so in one of the scenes, Madhuri bites a guy's flesh off his arms. You're welcome.
So basically, Shah Rukh Khan's character Vijay gets a bit too heartbroken when he finds out that Madhuri's character, called Shivani, which now I'm scared for my life, thank you so much, because that's my name, he's a bit too heartbroken that she rejected him and doesn't want to be with him. So instead of dealing with it like a normal person, he goes full on psycho mode and matlab. And so basically in this scene, he's seeing her after a few years. So he kind of did, but didn't get over the heartbreak. And now everything's just coming back to him. Even just the way his eyebrows slightly come together, and like the fact that his eyes are so expressive, and like he kind of has glassy eyes because he's kind of like tearing up a little. It's like all of the heartbreak and mixed emotions and just like everything this character's been through is showing in his eyes. And they're not even just showing, they're literally fighting each other. Even the way his micro expressions are, look, even just the way his like mouth closes, his neck twitching to the side, even his eyebrows are coming together and slightly going up, his nose is flaring out and stuff like that, makes it so depthful and like so good. That was so good. Probably 1,010,000 expressions under 8 seconds. So for that, and the amount of time she changed her expressions in between, but like not once did it feel too much or too forced. I reckon along with her having actually good expressions and like knowing how to use her facial muscles, knowing how to use her eyebrows and cheeks and mouth and stuff like that, I think the way that she transitions between each expression is truly what makes it so smooth. It's like all of her individual expressions just come together and create the perfect blend. Also, the way that her body language and expressions are actually so in sync with the rhythm, and she knows what she's doing, but she also leaves a little bit of room for like playfulness and to just improvise whatever she's doing. Let's look at her micro expressions for a second. I reckon micro expressions actually help so much in like creating a good transition between the expressions. Sure, the moments with the big expressions and the bug eyes and everything are good, along with like the, you know, more so natural and like subtle expressions. It's just like a blend of both, which makes it so interesting to watch in the end. See how she's slightly squinting her eyes for the Zalim Zulmi? Sure, all of the expressions in this sequence look more big and extravagant, but if you look down to the more microscopic level of things, then you'll see there's a lot of micro expressions which make up those huge expressions. How her mouth closes in slightly and there's a bit of a scrunch on her nose, and then she's squinting a little, it's creating an effect on her eyebrows, go slightly up. Plus, it's not like she's doing all these big expressions just for the sake of doing them, being like, oh my god, I'm Madhuri Dixit, I know so many expressions, I'm so good at this, like look at me. No, it's literally everything that she's doing is in line with what the song's saying, plus in line with what the character is actually like as a person. Also, something which I love about this is that sometimes it can be easy for actors to sort of slip away from the character while doing like a dance sequence or something like that, but she literally doesn't. She's doing everything in line with the character. I love how she's so in tune with the beat. That's the main character energy right there. Oh, that was so good. Okay, first of all, I love how she's absolutely bang on with the rhythm. And second of all, the fact that she's so, you know, elegant and poised and like graceful, especially while doing the chakkars or the spins, when it's like so easy to not stop. And they were also really fast, so it's kind of harder to break that momentum. Also, something which I found super interesting while I was researching for this video is another video of Saroj Khan, and she was basically saying how Madhuri had to take a couple of tries to get this part right because it's a one-shot song or one-shot sequence in the song. And so she was having a bit of trouble, and then she took a little bit of a break, and then after that she finally got it. Did they just reuse the clip from the start? Hold on. Okay, so this is the first one which I sort of analyzed before. Mouth, eyebrows, tilt. Okay, let's go back. Tilt. mouth, eyebrows, head. They reused the clip! It reminds me of, so I was actually reading Raj Kapoor's biography, and in it they said that sometimes they might reuse a reaction shot or a background shot and just put it in the film because it's not like the audience is gonna notice a 2-second clip if they're hooked into the movie. And that's actually so true because I didn't notice the first time, I only noticed because I've seen this video like 5,000 times. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better. So this is near the end of the song, and now we've already gone through what the 18 baras ki kuari ka liti actually feels like. Let's just rewind this portion a little. So the lyrics are pretty much the same as the start, and the only thing that's different is the choreography. But also the way that Madhuri Dixit expresses is so much more different from the first time as well. Because now she's gone through what the Kuari Kali feels like. Let's take a look at the first one again. Also, something which I think adds to the cohesion of her expressions is that she knows her eyebrow movements so well and like knows how to use them properly. And part of the reason why she was able to transition between each expression so smoothly was because of her eyebrow movements. The amount of variations her eyebrows have in like 10 seconds is insane. And also the way that her cheeks move along with whatever expression she's making makes it so much more smoother and just better. So if you think about it, your cheeks make up such a huge portion of your face. So it's obvious that they'll have some contribution to your expression, right? But it's not like she's trying to be like, oh my god, let me just move my cheeks a millimeter to the right. No, it's literally all just happening subconsciously because she's so good at embodying the character and just being the character. Wow, okay, after one heck of a song and the birth of a true villain, you're probably wondering, that's great and all, Shivani, but why the heck are you obsessing over cheek movements? Do you not have anything better to do? Let me tell you. And if you're not wondering, I'ma tell you anyways. So I actually want to become an actress. And I am determined to level up my acting skills along with my lip sync skills and my dance skills, because that also makes up a huge part of like Indian films as well. So now I'm gonna recreate what she did so over time I can develop and refine my own style. Okay, not gonna lie, observing each and every micro expression was kind of exhausting. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I decided to approach this the same way I would approach learning a new dance. So basically learning each step, doing it a couple of times and then moving on. But instead of a step, it was expressions. And then with each step, I practice as I go. And then once I've got the gist of everything, that's when I go to clean it up and make the transition smoother. And then over time, as with dance, I feel like my speed of learning and observation's gotten a lot better as well. But what really helped was just doing it a couple of times, taking a video and then giving myself feedback. This worked so much better than having Madhuri's video always playing in front of me, because then that's just like an information overload and I'm just trying to do too many things at once. Oh my god, I'm actually so fired up right now, like you have no idea. Look at the amount of notes I made for this video. It just keeps on going. I think there might be even like more than 10,000 words in this, oh my god. Subscribe and follow me on Instagram to see my journey of becoming a Bollywood star. Thanks for watching.